All right, this is 2100 Magazine Street. It is a corner lot, which is nice. It's right off of Lamplight Village Street. There is not a whole lot of traffic on this road. This is going to be kind of an interesting house to do a walkthrough on. It looks like the owner was kind of a big fan of DIY. So the front porch is tiled. There is that orange color, which is interesting. You walk in, there is tile right here. And then immediately off the front door is going to be the garage. All right. Sorry. So the lights in the garage are not currently working, but you can kind of see they did some wood paneling in here that is flooring, but it actually looks pretty good. There's hooks all around the top. And then they did tile in here as well. Match tiling. It's a garage though, so don't hate it. Got the attic. They're also not afraid of color, as you'll see kind of as we go throughout the house. Right here, it's gonna be your air conditioning unit. It does look a little bit older, but very well maintained. And then over here, it's gonna be your hot water heater unit. Also, again, older. Let me see if I can find a date on it. 1998. So that is 24 years old. That is going to need to be replaced pretty much immediately. Average life of a water heater is about 10 to 12 years, and that one is 24. So you walk in, and you can kind of see the living room is sunken down a little bit all the way around. There is this shelving in the corner that looks DIY. The flooring in here is not bad. It's not great. They put in a lot of tile that I don't quite understand, like the tile on top of here. The trim on there is also DIY. Fireplace looks pretty new and mostly unused, which is nice. And then over here to the left is going to be the dining room. There is a step up. The tile in here looks really good. They did a good job with that. You can kind of see the view from the backyard and the fixture. There is popcorn ceiling in here for rental. Not that big of a deal. For resale, you would probably want to get it scraped. It does have these veneered countertops. The cabinetry is older. There was also a very DIY job around the sink, as you can tell on the caulking. And then the sink is, I think, cast iron, but stained. And then you've got the pantry, pretty large pantry. And then the stove and oven and microwave. Ceiling in the kitchen is pretty low. And then this is a little odd, off of the kitchen is going to be the primary bedroom. It's very yellow. There is a ceiling fan. And there's also this lovely fluorescent light. Then you go in here. The bathroom is, back up, is pretty well open to the bedroom. There's no door except for the tub shower. And there's another lovely fluorescent light up there. They framed out the window. That's definitely DIY. Tile in here looks pretty good. The closet light is not working, but it's actually a pretty nice large closet. Lots of railing. And then also all this storage. Bathroom for primary is a little bit smaller. Again, that's a part of the area. Tub looks to be in decent condition. I would try and figure out a way to scrub down the stains on the gropes though. And then there's some DIY shelving. So heading out back into the bedroom, this flooring you would probably want to replace. It's got good padding to it, but it has a lot of give. And then you can see that they didn't quite align everything right when they put it in. And then heading back into the living room and then across. Oh, one thing I forgot to point out. There is a solar tube. So that provides natural light, which is nice. Heading over into this side, we have the 2 additional bedrooms. So we've got this one. It's a pretty large bedroom. Outdated fan, also popcorn ceiling. That is the window. This is supposed to be, because this faces the street, it looks like a shower curtain that they've taped up. But again, pretty good sized closet for a secondary bedroom. The flooring here looks better than in the master bedroom. And then the 3rd bedroom, also pretty good size. I would say this one's probably 12 by 12. And then another really good closet in here with lots of storage. And then the bathroom, they updated the tile in here. Countertops are all still original. It's this kind of like 80s built-in. Mirror probably needs replacing. It's pretty chipped. We have the cabinet above the toilet. Looks like they've done some painting up there. Fluorescent. Toilet. Bathtub, again, same issue with the grips, but they did include a tile surround. Kind of looks like a DIY job, but if you cleaned it up, like these corners and such, you could actually make it look really nice. And then heading into the backyard, I think this is actually the best feature of the house. It's got the screen right here, and then a very large patio covered. The outside AC unit is also very old, but I do like that they put all this piping in for it because it protects all the lines. The fence out here looks really, really good. And I'm guessing they had an RV or something because this entire gate swings open on both sides. So this is where they'd like store a trailer or an RV, something. You can see they've got both wood and metal posts. So that fence is not going anywhere. No home would be complete without a lovely little murder shed. But it's nice and framed out on the inside. The flooring looks good, it's not rotting. Nice large oak trees. There is a bench hung from one of them. Nice amount of greenery to separate yourself from the neighbors. Then I'm assuming this was like a little hanging garden or another like chair, but it's set up pretty well. Foundation overall looks good. The backside of the house, all the soffits and everything look good. Fence on this side leaves a little bit to be desired, but it does have the metal post, so that's an easy replacement. And again, all the soffits going forward look good. Foundation all looks really good. So structurally, I'd say this house is in really good shape. It's just aesthetically needs some fixing. But yeah, I think with like a little cleaning up, you can kind of see like the spray foam there. That was probably done to kind of seal off the patio. But I think with a little bit of like work and love, and at this price point, which, let me put that up. Yeah, at $396, there's a lot you could do with this. The cabinets are in good condition. I would say just paint them. But I think this home has some potential. It's mainly, yeah, just lighting fixtures, paint, maybe a little bit of flooring, and then just a little bit of updating. But the space flows really well, and there's a nice amount of separation. Looking at the ceiling, there are some cracks that are running kind of diagonally down. That's pretty standard settling. It doesn't look scary. Let me zoom in on it. Just a little bit of separation in the ceiling and the walls. You'll see that in a lot of houses this age. But other than that, I would say this one is pretty solid. I would redo baseboards in here as well, or just paint them all white. It looks a little odd with the kind of the wood drop down. But yeah, this is again 2100 magazine.